guys, welcome to Nisha Cooking Show. Today I'm gonna cook Sierra Leone cassava leaf, palm oil. As you can see, all these are my ingredients I'm gonna use today for this great cooking. This is the cassava leaves I'm gonna use. I usually get it from the African store. It's called Nina. That's the name of the version. And these here are also the other ingredients I'm gonna use for this cooking. This is the red palm oil. I also get it from the African store. And this is the red bell pepper already blended, ready for cooking. And I also got my white Maggie here called Aji-No-Moto white Maggie. I use this to boil my meat, add on my soup to make it taste good because it's like seasoning. Guys, you should just ignore the vegetable oil. That's for another cooking because we're using red oil. So this is a groundnut paste. Make sure you get this and don't get the regular peanut butter. And this is the dried fish already cut into different pieces. Get ready for cooking. And guys, this is called Ogiri. Like, not everybody use this to cook cassava leaf, but me, I usually use it because it make the soup smell so good, taste so good, and it's really delicious. And this is the onion already chopped and cut. And these are a few seasoning that I usually use to cook my soup. They're optional. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but I recommend you use it. Just a little bit of them. This is chicken seasoning too. Just use a little bit of them because it makes the soup so taste so good. This is a tola, but we're gonna use this at the end, almost the end of the cooking. And this is a Maggie jumbo. It's called jumbo. And I also got like few of them close to the fire, and to make it more soft and easier for me to put into the soup. As you can see, the meat is boiling and I'm trying to stir it. Yeah, this is a mixture of different type of meats. I have goat meat there, turkey meat, and also chicken. So make sure it's seasoned very well, tastes so good. Now, as you can see, after the meat is boiled, I'm trying to separate them into two different bowls because I'm trying to cook like two different soup. So I'm trying to separate them into two different sections. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. And yeah. Okay guys, I already separated them into two different bowls for two different cooking. So now let's start the cooking. So this is the empty water that left from the meat, like the chicken water. So what next I'm gonna do is to add the groundnut paste into that water and start my cooking. I'm about to add it. I already added the peanut paste into the water and stir them so that it cannot just settle one place. Make sure you stir well so that everything can cook well. Okay, now I'm about to add my palm oil into the same pot. Make sure you add your palm. Oh guys, I didn't even measure this. And make sure just make sure you put the one that's gonna be enough, okay? And stir well. So that's the mixture of the peanut butter and palm oil. Now I'm about to add my pepper. As you can see, make sure you put the amount of pepper you want to eat, and you're gonna be able to, because make sure you don't put enough or more than, don't put excess because you'll not be able to eat it. Just put the amount exact that's gonna fit. Now I'm about to add my onions that already chopped and cut. And I'm also about to add my Maggie, jumbo Maggie, to make it taste good. Also, you're gonna put the amount of Maggie that's gonna be enough. Don't put excess, and make sure you don't put little too, because you want your soup to taste good. Now I'm also about to add my ogiri. As you can see, I'm gonna add it now. But this same ogiri, I'm gonna add it back later on. But just continue watching the video. So make sure you add it. Don't just put it in one place. Just put it all over. and mix. Make sure you put it all over and mix it. And as for the ogiri too, you're gonna put the amounts you want. It depends on the amount of cooking, like the type of, Okay, now I'm about to add my seasoning, adobo seasoning. Just put a little bit of this because they already have a lot of salt. And as you can see, I already added jumbo Maggie earlier. So just put a little bit of this seasoning so that it cannot be too much salty. And after that, you make sure you mix. Okay. And later, you see I'm about to add my cassava leaf. Make sure you put that one like all over. Don't just put it one place, okay? Make sure you just scatter everything. Put them separately. So now the cassava leaf is there added. And you also want to mix it after the cassava leaf has already been added. Make sure you mix very well so that it can cook, and leave it like to boil for some minutes so that it can cook. Make sure it's not overcooked, and make sure you also be checking it. Okay, now I'm about to add another ogiri. As you can see earlier, I added some ogiri, but now I'm about to add another ogiri after the leaf has already been added, so that it can give my cassava leaf good taste, good smell. And now I'm also gonna add the dry fish. Make sure you put it all over. And guys, I added this dry fish after I already put my cassava leaf because I don't want it to, overcooked. Make sure you put it like almost at the end parts, so that because it's already dry, like as you can see, it's already cooked. So you don't need to overcook your fish anymore. So mix very well and leave it to boil. Next part, I'm about to add my meats, the cooked meats that already, like I said, the goat meat, the turkey, and my chicken. I'm about to add them into the soup and mix. Make sure you add a little bit of palm oil because that's what I usually do. If the palm oil is not like enough, guys, this is the red palm oil, okay? It's not like another sauce. So yeah, so make sure you add another palm oil into the soup so that it can look more nice and delicious. Okay, so the cassava leaf is already boiling. Everything is there now. The last thing you're gonna do is to add your tola. That one is to help your cassava leaf to dry up if you have like a little bit of water, and also make it to look thick and very nice. Guys, as you can see the way I'm trying to mix it. So that's the way you have to do it, okay? Just do it like this and make sure you mix very well. And make sure you leave it a little bit so that the tola you just added can cook like for some minutes. Okay guys, this is almost the end part of the cooking. Everything is well set, everything is there. So, and I advise you also taste so that you see if the pepper is enough, the Maggie, the seasoning, everything is well added, everything is well tasty. So just make sure you taste, okay? Okay, this is already cooked and finished.